Hey, good morning, Mr. Red Cycle. Coming at you, K-Dog behind the camera. Okay, let's bring you on in. So I told you we'd make another video when we broke this thing loose. Well, I made a big YouTube mistake. Came out the other morning after we used some Marvel Mystery Oil, and I cranked it and it broke loose. Yes, as you can see in here, we got oil everywhere. And I didn't have my camera with me. So, shame on me. So today we're gonna see if we can get this thing to fire off. We got a new carburetor thing happening here. We're gonna put spark plugs in it, and I'm gonna put new points in it. Inside the distributor is pretty rough. So, with that being said, today's gonna be a little different video. We're gonna actually do the work. I'm gonna put a couple spark plugs in and then save the boringness, and I'll put them all in and then we'll come back. So right now we're gonna start putting in the spark plugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8's the cylinder. And we'll go over the firing order. I have it written down because I don't know it by heart, but it's we'll get that going. And honestly, we're just trying to get this thing to kick over and run. I'm not gonna hook the fuel line up. We're gonna just fill the bowl with a carburetor and see if we can get it to go. So if that happens, then we know the motor's good. And as you remember in the last video, we bore scoped it and the cylinders look good. So, all right, well, let's get started at this. Oh, we're using the Autolite AP45 spark plugs, just the standard plugs. This might take me 6 years to do, but we're gonna get after it. Okay. We might have to have K-Dog do this because my gorilla hands. One started. This one's a bear to get into. Like polar bears or grizzly bears. It's a bear to get into, you know. Good night. I'm gonna have to put the socket on those things. I can't get my hand twisted in there. One advantage of K-Dog helping, she got small hands. But today is her birthday, so make sure we tell her happy birthday. She don't want to get her hands dirty today. She has a, that ain't gonna work either. What are you doing today? Making grapes. She's gonna make grape jelly today. Our family annihilates grape jelly. We're gonna skip that one for a second. All right, those are good. Do I need to tighten these, do you think? I probably need to tighten these. I'm kidding. This one's not fun to get to at all. Hey, I got it. All right. We're going to put these in so I don't bore you with my awesome humor. And we'll come right back once they're all in. Okay, are you bored yet? That wasn't as bad as I thought. So all the spark plugs are in. They tightened down. Now we're going to put the wires in. Put the wires on. The firing order is 1, 5, 4, 2, 6, 3, 7, 8 on Ford 289s, and I believe 302s as well. So, that being said, I think they're already there. So let's double check. This should be number 1. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not number 1. This is number 2. So number 2 should be 1. This should be number 1. I'm going to put them in order. How we got them here. That way. And I'll recheck them. Because they had them right here in order. That's where they went. So. We always got to recheck this. If not, it won't start. Or it'll run like crapola. Okay, so that should be... I'm just going to hook them up, and then we'll check it. I left them in here on purpose this way, so they would be. Somebody did a nice job of hooking us up, leaving them how they're supposed to be. Oop, that's not the right one. Don't want to do that. All right. Okay. So here's our firing order. I wrote it down on a Post-it. All right. So I believe I got this loose already because, as you can see, take a look at the points. I'm going to replace the points. They're right here, as you guys know. Okay, points. I bought a condenser, but we're gonna see what happens. So with that being said, let's make sure we got this on here right. Okay, there. Just so we can. Where's number one? Number one is this one. One, yes. Okay, this should be number 5. Number 5, correct. Number 4. So this should be this. What did I say? 1. Getting lost here, K-Dog. 1. There we go. This is number 1. Usually they have a number 1 on it. Oh. So we'll just know this is our number 1. Okay. Number 1. 5. 4. Should be the one all the way in the back, and it is. Okay. 1, 5, 4, 2 should be the first one. Yep. 6 should be the second one. Yep. 3. 3. Yep. 7. And then 8 should be the far one. Okay. So our plugs are, allegedly, if I can count, on correctly. So I'll leave that there. Okay. I'm going to take this, well, take this button off. Yeah, it's a little rough. But it's not in bad shape. It's just dirty. Okay. So we need to take this out. These are our points. We got new ones. I'm going to try this without replacing the condenser. I don't know why. I'm just going to do it. Because K-Dog and I are excited just to hear this thing fire up. So that's what we're banking on. We want to hope this thing fires up. So let's take this out. Make sure we get our wires right. I'm just going to let you guys know I am not a mechanic. I don't try to be. I change oils on our cars. I do know a little bit about motorcycles. That's where the piston wrench cycle came from. So you guys are getting some updating facts. So I do have some knowledge on motorcycles, but I'm learning on the cars. I watch a lot of people that know way more than I do. So I may even put this back on wrong. I don't know. Okay, so I don't have a wrench for that. So let me run back to the shop and get a wrench for that. So we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Got me a little wrench here. Let's take this off. We got all our helpers out here today. They like to lay right underneath your feet, you know, when you're trying to do stuff. Okay, let's take this one out. Let's hope for the best here, K-Dog. Mustang that you guys have seen on the channel, it's electronic ignition, so I don't mess with the points. So we'll see. I like to learn on both. I may switch it back if it doesn't work. We don't even know if the other one runs or not. So we're gonna. But that motor spins over with your hands, and we've taken it down quite a bit. So these are our new ones, new to us, and so we're just. Well, that's not gonna work. All right. It's gonna go in there like so. So that's how we want to tighten them. There we go. Now I'm not sure the gaps and stuff are supposed to be, so I know there's supposed to be a small gap, but I'm gonna guess kind of where it was at before, and that's where I'm gonna go with it. The fortunate thing is Kendall's grandpa, K-Dog, this is his specialty. So he's kind of teaching me some of that stuff as we go. And the battery is unhooked, just in case anyone knows. I do know that with points, if you leave your key on, and it's on and you have points, you will run your battery down. That happened to her grandpa. Took it to get it aligned, and he had an old Camaro. All right, so now I'm going to try to see where these go. Touching. Again, I could be way wrong here, but it was just barely touching. So let's see how that goes. All right. So let's see if we get spark, and we'll know if we're doing it right. Oh, need to turn the ignition on. Turn the key on, K-Dog. You're all right. Sorry, turn the key on. Okay. We have spark. Turn the key off, please. We do got spark. All right. That's all right. Good. Good. Okay, that was like that. It's not dirty right there. Let's see. Oh, we got a little. It's got a little bit of wear on it, if you can see that. Okay. Again, this ain't the final runoff, because we got a carburetor from Amazon that I just want to see if it'll start. This is our first big project for motors. I do a lot of the tedious work on my car. I wanted to see what we could do. Oh, watch out for these. These are dangerous. That's the third time. Okay. We're going to put this back on. Like so. Put this one on. Okay, distributor's on. Yes. Now we know. At some point, K-Dog's gonna have to sweep all this stuff out of there. Alright, now we are ready for the new carburetor. So standard, you might ask why we're not putting the standard one on. Where's it at? Oh, it's in the shop. It's an Autolite 2100, but it is locked up, tighter than Alcatraz. So we just bought another one, and we're gonna just roll with it. Okay. Okay. We'll just pretend we didn't see all that stuff. Oh, that's on the wrong way. Okay. Does that look better? Oh yeah. I'm probably not gonna put the air cleaner on, so I'm not gonna mess with this gasket. But wait till you see this pretty carburetor. Look at this beauty. 80 bucks on Amazon. Okay. Look at that. K-Dog, it fits right on there. This is dangerous. So again, we're not even going to hook up the fuel. I'll plug that probably with my finger, or I'm going to go get a, I'll pull the filter out of the old one. So now, let's tighten it down here. That's a thick gasket. I won't have any leaks coming from there. This is also an electric choke. As you guys that are more experts at this than me, the Autolite carb. Oh. Number 4. This thing. Ow. Keeps getting me. I'm gonna start making K-Dog do this. She's shorter. But what I was saying before I was brutally interrupted by the door hinge, the stock carburetor is a manual choke, manual choke, and the new choke's electric choke. So if we decide to use this, we're probably going to put a Holly or an Edelbrock on there, 2-barrel. They're just harder to find. Where we replace the entire intake and give her a 4-barrel carburetor, like her dad, but I gotta have a faster car than her. And we apparently lost a nut. Great. We're gonna need that. How does that even happen? Okay, well, we might have to go in our nut bin and find us a nut, because, we are short one. It's this back one. Okay. So we're going to pick up where I left off. I got to find the other carburetor bolt. So I think I have one in the shop. So unless you see it laying here. If you guys see it on camera, let me know. I usually lose these things all the time. It's not in here. Oh, what's the point of the magnetic tray if I lose them? All right. Do you see it, K-Dog? Who knows? Maybe the rats ate it. Get this paper out of here, Will. Okay. We'll be right back. I'm going to go find us a nut, and we'll come back. We won't skip anything. We'll go right back to where we're at. All right. We stole the nut off my carburetor just for this to work. Just gonna snug it. This one back here might be a little bit of a challenge. And then we're ready to go. Oh, we're getting closer. Getting closer anyway. How am I supposed to get that on? Oh, that's cross-threaded. I mean, if you cross-thread it, it's gonna be tighter. Let's see if I can get that started with my fingers. All right, we're good now. I really didn't want to do that with 3 bolts, 3 nuts, because I don't think it would seal very good. All right. Let's get this bad one tight. Oops. All right. This one's a different size, of course, but we'll make it work. Okay. One more time. Oh, there went my elbows. Did you hear that? Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm certain we got some vacuums to plug or hook up. Oh, look, there's one. We'll just hook that baby in there. Again, we're just trying to get this baby to fire over a couple times. You know, I'm just gonna fill the bowls up, and we're gonna give her our best. Let me double check in the back for vacuums. Yeah, there's one back here. We might have to just plug these up because everything's going into the. What did we do with that? I'm gonna hook this up just because it's got a spot for it, but we're not gonna use this, of course. Maybe I'm gonna hook this up. I'm not sure that's gonna work. That's the right size. Yeah. It's got a, we might have a million vacuum leaks. But you know what? It's okay. Because we're going to try anyway. Well, I think we're going to need to cover that up. That's the fuel inline. So I need to take that off the old one. There's a vacuum line on the back of there. We'll cover up. I'm just going to cover them all. I got a hose. Check this side. Oh, there's a big one back here. We definitely want to cover that one too. The auto light's pretty self-contained. These other ones all want vacuum. So we don't have all these vacuum. What's this? That goes to the intake. Everything goes to the intake. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go get some lines, get these covered in, and then we'll be right back. All right, everything's plugged up. The moment I've been waiting for. I think K-Dog's scared. Everything's plugged. We're gonna give it a shot. Okay, so we're gonna use our True Fuel. We use this stuff. It lubricates the carburetor, lubricates the cylinder walls. So we're gonna see. All right, K-Dog, I'm gonna have you go turn the key on. We don't have anything catching on fire at the moment. Key on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come on out. We got leaks everywhere. Oh, forgot to plug one up. Okay, that's good to know. Let's see what happens. We might have to plug that hole. And here we go. All right, let's hook the jump box up to it. Before I do that, I need to plug that because all the gas I just poured down the chute just ran out. So I'll be right back. Here we go. Ooh, you don't want that in there. We might not have enough battery juice. We're going to give it a second. I can hear it squirting. Oh. We are pumping gas out of the tank. Wow, that's good. Got to plug that. I don't know how much gas is in there. But we don't want to use that gas. That's gross. Okay. Wasn't expecting that to work. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, round 3. We might not have enough juice in the battery, so I'll have to put it on the charger. I don't really want to jump it. But we'll see. Way too much. Here we go. Goes on. This is just to catch the gas. We'll see what happens. I'm going to do this at home, for real. Well, I think our battery's dead. Or going dead again. Okay. Now we got a battery issue. But we can also check for spark. But we got nothing in our, oh, we got a little bit in our bucket. Boy, that just stinks, don't it? Go turn the key off. Come back around. I wanted to see if we have some spark. I manually created spark. So, let's see. That's the end of our battery life. Okay. Well, we may have to put an end to this video. I gotta charge the battery. We need to make sure we got spark. I'm pretty sure we have spark though. But we'll double check the spark, and then we'll definitely bring you along the next time we try. But we do have new spark plugs in it, the new carburetor. We know the actual old fuel pump is pumping because it's pumping out varnish. We probably should look at how much gas is in the tank and remove that. But, oof, does that stuff stink. So, we will continue to work at this. Like I said, this is the motor we want in K-Dog's car. So we want to make sure it runs. I'm pretty sure it's going to run. It's probably user aired. So, like I said, we got to verify spark, but I need a battery. And then we will come back at this and we'll bring you along. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. And there's a little bell you can hit to get notifications when K-Dog and I put videos out. And also remember, it's K-Dog's birthday. She's 15 today. So eventually we'll get her on video. She's a little video shy. She likes to take the video. All right. Everybody have a good day and enjoy your time.